When you walk into a room, do you change the room or does the room change you? I heard that question for the first time almost 2 years ago. The answer has haunted, challenged, and inspired me. The man who asked that question, John Randalls, has done the same. Last year at the South Plains Fair, I had a shirt on that read "Change the Room" as I worked at a lemonade stand. So in this case, the room was the fair. The change was to quench people's thirst. A good teacher doesn't just teach, he doesn't just tell you how to do it, he does it. This past week, John stood where many famous and influential Texans have stood. He gave the opening prayer before the Texas Senate. He was praying for the Senate, yet encouraging and uplifting the men and women who make decisions that change our state. Texas is a big room. But in 2 weeks, that room gets even bigger. John Randalls has been asked to pray before members of the U.S. Congress. On March 17th, he will stand where presidents and leaders of other countries have stood. Now, John will tell you he's not worthy, yet his mission to change the room doesn't allow that thought to change his mission. Men and women of the U.S. Congress, they're not holy people, but in a holy place. A place where major decisions are made that change the world. What's your room? The fact that you're not speaking before Congress doesn't mean the room you enter every day doesn't need a positive, uplifting, and life-changing presence from you. Your room may be your school, your place of business, your family, all places and people who need your positive energy. Change that room, and who knows where you might end up. My son and my dad are currently on a mission trip in El Salvador. They had to get on a plane to find new rooms to change. They're out to change the world. Find your message, find your mission, find your influence, and change a room. My teacher, my mentor, and my friend has challenged me, not just with his words, but with his actions that shows he means what he says, and he says what he means. And that's tonight's Curt Talk.